How do you define money? A piece of paper? A motivation? Or something that cannot buy happiness? That is not true. For me, I define money as gratitude. My GE family, I have found that gratitude is a trait and a practice that perpetuates happiness. How do I know this? As any good rebel, I did my research and found a monk and scholar, David Steinras, who agreed with me. He proposed a process for practicing gratitude that is as easy as a piece of cake. To live gratefully, you must first stop, then look, and finally go. Stop. Think about how often you give yourself the opportunity to stop. Stop for a minute, for an hour, for a day. Let go of work, put down your phone, and be quiet. It is really not easy in this day and age of connectivity to have a moment of quiet, but let me tell you how I did it. I used to work at a social enterprise called Nomads. Every year, Nomads hosts a program called The Learning Journey that helps people learn about themselves and the world around them. Before every team meeting, we would do an activity called check in. A question is usually brought to the table with the aim for everyone to slow down and direct their energy from someone else to the present moment and then share their feelings and thoughts. An example of a check in question is, what is the weather status inside you right now? Meetings after meetings, I became more present with myself and with other team members. I became more aware of my sharing. And most importantly, I was open to everyone's stories during check in. Stopping gave me the opportunity to be grateful because I wasn't worried about what had happened, what would happen. I was simply present in what was happening. If you don't stop, you don't give yourself an opportunity to look. Look and enjoy what is in front of you. Is there an opportunity to be grateful? Seek out those opportunities in every situation. A meeting at Nomads that was very special to me was when we met to conclude the learning journey in which I was an organizer. A specific goal of that meeting was for everyone to receive the salary after the program ceased. Sounds exciting, wasn't it? However, the money distribution process was not straight up black and white when someone just handed you your salary and a payslip. Instead, we play the card game. For each card, it represented a partial amount of money divided by the total revenue we made from the program. Everyone received the same number of cards. From there, we started to say our appreciation to the team members and give one card for each person per appreciation. Thank you for an awesome marketing plan that attracted so many applications to the program. Thank you for bringing your humor to work. Thank you for helping me with my job when I got stressed. It was my first time playing this kind of card game. As I stopped and looked, I heard several sweet things and others said about each other. Surprisingly, I received several cards in appreciation that I had never thought of about myself. If you don't look, you don't give yourself an opportunity to go. Go. To go and to do something, to express your gratitude, to share it with someone else so that they too can feel grateful. Coming back to the card game in that meeting, after receiving an overwhelming number of cards, which meant I had the highest amount of salary from the program. However, it did not feel hard for me to go, as I recall all the memories and support I received during our time working together. I consciously enjoyed the card game and sent my thanks for my teammates and acknowledged what they did for me as well. When everyone finished with their appreciation, we counted the number of cards each person had, did the math, and divided the salary accordingly. That was how we received our salary after the program in Nomads. If you don't go, you don't give yourself an opportunity to be grateful. This meeting surprised me and changed my perspective on money completely. I did not think much about how much money I should have received in order to reflect my work performance. Instead, this card game gave me the opportunity to practice appreciation, to practice support, and to practice generosity for each other. Another thing that made this meeting special was the fact that we also check on each other's financial situation before playing the card game. I shared with everyone that I was not in financial hardship because I had another job. However, it would be nice to receive some support for a conference that I am attending. As a result, I received cards from others, not work related, but simply to support my trip to the conference. I was very touched and grateful. The lens through which we see money shapes us and our reality. And by practicing gratitude, we are putting on a lens of positivity and begin to see and focus on the good in life, just not just money. I like to ask you to do something that's a little crazy, something that might not be asked of you at a traditional business school. I'm going to ask you to practice gratitude together. I want you to stop, to look, and to go. I want you to stop after this video. Take a moment to recognize where you are and what this afternoon means to you. For me, this is our last GE class this semester. Next, I want you to look around and find a little joy in this moment. Finally, I want you to think of how you could express gratitude and at the next opportunity, go. Write something you are grateful for in a piece of paper and give it to anyone in our class. After all, today is a great day to be grateful for. When life seems like it is so difficult to do certain things without money, remember to take a moment to stop. And when life is a bit too overwhelming, moving to an expensive city that your paycheck could barely pay for, remember to take a moment to look. And when you feel abundant in life, remember to take a moment to go and to be grateful. Money can definitely buy happiness. You just have to use it well and do it right. And that is my take on money.